much, Mr. Alex, for joining us today. Good evening to you, sir. Please, I'd like you to talk to us.
Thank you, Mr. Nigerians. I say bountiful salutations from my domicile and from my audience table. Thank you for always lending us your social media vuvuzela for us to express and code, our ideas to the people. I greet those on the comment section, my fellow panelists, and of course, viewers worldwide. Coming to your platform, Nigerians, is not a right, it's a privilege. I don't know how you built your platform. I don't know the things you went through. So I thank you. I'm always humbled to come here, to learn and also teach people. And also lend my voice against injustice. And also lend my voice to impart knowledge to Nigerians around the world. Let me sound a warning to the federal government. I know they are listening. Even their agents are on this platform. Do not touch. I repeat, do not touch Aisha Yusufu. She's an Edo daughter. She's an Edo blood. Don't do it. Don't touch her, regardless. Don't think about it. We are not Lagosians. With respect to Lagosians, this is not Mubad case. Don't do it. This could just be the catalyst for the much awaited doomsday. Don't do it. I'm talking to you as a political forecaster, as a political, hypothesis creator, as a political social scientist. Don't do it. Don't do it. Leave her alone. She's right. She's on her right. Democracy accepts constructive criticism. It's part of it. Instead of Buhari's administration, yes, we all spoke up. Yes, people were arrested, but do not try to take her life. Do not try to do what you are doing with other people. She's an Edo blood. It's different. This is a warning to DSS Edo State, DSS Abuja, whatever you are, is just from a political expert. It could just be a trap. Don't do it. Don't do it. Forget about it. What will happen is going to be a big problem. Edo issue is different. You can take our properties, you can demolish our houses, but you don't go around taking Edo lives. It's not done anywhere. Edos are going to do something about it. We don't wait for police reports. No, we know what to do. We know what to do immediately. Don't do it. Leave her alone. What she said is true. Didn't you read elections? Was Beavers not switched off? Is Nnamdi Kanu not still in jail against the Supreme Court's judgments? Are people not suffering? Are people not being kidnapped? Are people not being raped? What has she said that is wrong? Don't do it. And I want to join all social media influencers, those who stand for justice and human rights, and those sons across the globe. Thank you. You are already speaking up. I'm joining my voice. I particularly joined this platform today because of this. This is the nitty-gritty of my verbosity. Do not try it. Don't do it. Leave her alone. You may just be matching the red line. Don't do it. Yes, government is powerful, but not in all cases. You choose your battles. She's an Edo daughter from Auchi. We have Muslims there. She's our blood. We are not other people. Please leave her alone. Tinubu, APC Edo State, pass it to your party gangsters in Abuja. Pass it to DSS. Don't do it. The governor in Edo State can attest to that. They know their boundaries. You cannot go around taking Edo lives directly like this. Fulani Esme did their issue. We put up a resistance through the social media and physically we did. We don't care what happens. Don't take our children's lives. We are not from other regions. I don't want to break the rules of the platform. Don't do it. 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 Thank you, Mr. Nigerians. Thank you. I've listened to her over and over again, and she has our support. I trust Edo. I trust my Edo people. I trust them. I trust Nigeria. It's not about tribe now. I'm speaking for my own right now because we don't have a country. It's a fraud. It's a scam. PVC has proven to be a scam. INEC has proven to be a scam. It's a fraud. And it will always be a fraud until we sit down and tell ourselves the truth. I will not even want you not to do it. If you want to do it and wait. It will start again from Edo State. And this time around, it will not be like before. because we are looking for how to express ourselves. We've not seen that right channel. If you want to give it to us, up to you. But I will advise you, don't do it. You've stolen a lot of money. You don't care about lives. You are busy gallivanting around the world. Instead of turning the country into a construction site in development, you are busy buying cars for 160 million. You are busy acquiring material things to show the darkness, the wickedness of a black leader. That's how they behave. 99% of them. The darkness. It's only wicked men and women that rejoice in darkness. Your country has no electricity. Listen, guys, I'm talking to you with a candle light. This is a candle light in my parlor. I've not gotten fuel for my gen. This is a candle light in my parlor. I've never opened my camera in a very long time. This is a candle light. It's only wicked people that rejoice in darkness. I'm working on gadgets given to me by my siblings abroad. That's why I'm able to join the platform. So it's only evil men, senators, red members, governors, they rejoice. They gallivant in darkness. They rejoice in dirty water. Our people have no water to drink. If you don't have money to sink borehole, you are gone. You are sunk in this country. Don't touch her. Don't think of it. She's an adult daughter. It's a warning. Pass it. Tell it in guards. Publish it in the streets of Askelon. Let the APC see it. And let the PDP behold it. That this is not one of it's not one of them. She's different. She's from the great ancient Benin Kingdom, and she enjoys that protection. May I remind you that the NSAS, yes, it was being promulgated from 2012 and 2014, but the action part of it started from Delta State and Edo State. Benin City, precisely. Don't do it. Don't touch her. Don't dare. Don't dare. It's going to be too bad. And of course, you know already. You know from history. Babangida must go started from Edo State, Uniben students. So we are being incapacitated because of this fraudulent, fragile character. When we speak the truth, what are we asking for? What do we even want? What are we asking for? Medical care. You go abroad, you see these things. Is this how you hate your citizens? What did she say? That is a lie. What did she say? What has she said now? That is a lie. Was the election not really rigged? Are people not suffering? Are people not dying of insecurity? Intentionally orchestrated by people in power? Have we not been talking? Was she not part of those that sparked up the NSAS protest? It was a speech that ignited those in Edo State about end police brutality. So we are observing it carefully. I'm sending this warning to the governor of Edo State, to the APC members in Edo State, to the PDP members in Edo State, to the political cabal, the DSS in Edo State, politicians in Edo State. Leave Aisha alone. She's an adult daughter. She's different. Don't try it. Don't try it. It's good. You will definitely remember me that I warned you from a professional angle, from an historical angle. It's not everything your bullet will do for you. Don't do it. Nonsense. We live as a nation, the greatest nation on African continent in terms of resources, if not the greatest on the planet. Yet we have baboons, animals who do not have human feelings. And when you talk, people come against you with all aspersions, all antagonism, vituperations. They come to you with all sense of attack. They come on you because of the carrots you are getting from your family members and friends in government. How long? How long? Who exactly do you think you are? Who are you? Are you not a human being? Are you going to live forever? Are you going to the grave with this private jet and these mansions, duplex, these plastics and metal you call cars? Really? Who exactly are you? These are the questions Mandela asked his friends. These are the questions J.J. Rollins asked his friends. These are the questions, Sankara asks his friends. Who exactly are you? Are you with the enemies or you are with the people? These are the questions Mark Antony asked the soldiers of Rome in Julius Caesar, asking, who are you? Are you just a passing being, corrupted being, or you are a human being who wants to live and fight for others to live? Fight for women to have access to medical care. Fight for children to have access to education. When countries are building your country, making children, if your child is not in school, you'll be in prison. Somebody is coming up to tell us on TVC that a child does not need to go to school until he's 4 because of bribe. Who exactly are you? Are you not worse than Satan himself? People are building their countries. You are busy wickeding your own citizens. You're borrowing money and stealing this money, going around, orchestrating security, working with some international bodies to fake insecurity. We know it's fake. It's done by you people in power. My name is Mr. Alice. I have proof to that. People can't go to farm. People can't travel. If you are traveling and you budget money for kidnappers, in case you are kidnapped, you have to keep like 1 or 2, 3 million in your wallet or in your bank for transfer. You can't travel by air because you are not even sure if the plane is up to date. They bring allegedly planes used by countries for 30 years and paint it with different colors and name it. It's just a political cacophony. It's just a mess. A whole mess. We cannot conduct elections and declare the real winner. Our children are not telling us that the education is a scam. Our young girls have been forced into prostitution, not because they are prostitutes, but they just have to survive. You don't judge them. Countries pay their citizens for not being employed. It's called unemployment benefits. Countries support you when you have ideas. They give you grants and loans, payable in 10 years or 20 years. Countries give scholarship to the best students in every school across the country. It doesn't matter how many there are. Countries go into research to find out how they can improve on the welfare, agricultural system of their own country. Our leaders are busy suppressing us. Look at it. I told you here that dollar will go to 5,000. I said it during the campaign. I said it. Go and play those videos. I said if Tinubu comes in by omission, by commission, or by hook or by crook, Nigeria will turn to Somalia. It's coming. I said a dollar will be 5,000 naira to a dollar. That is what we are going there, guys. Before March or April to go to 2005. I said it, and I'll keep talking. It took Mandela and his friends almost 30 years to get it right. We are not the ones who started talking. Nigeria was thank you for your platform. God knows why he brought internet. This is like the rope to the dying citizens of Nigeria in the deep blue sea of wickedness, of heartless and corrupt vultures who call themselves politicians. Social media has become the rescue rope dropped from the helicopter of technology for us to raise our hands and not be drowned even when we cannot swim. We have evidence that we won these elections. When the election was going against them, they quickly turned off the beavers. What has she said that is wrong? I'm in my house now for 2 weeks, no electricity. 2 weeks. I'm surviving on the benevolence of my siblings abroad and of my savings. But how long will I be living like this when I am from a country that is #1 oil producing country in the world, in Africa, and a member of OPEC? What a paradox. Paradoxical, nonsensical, and a non sequitur indeed. And they gallivant among themselves across borders of the Western world. They see technology, they see education, they see the good roads, they see citizenship, they see security, they see everything. Why are you dark towards your citizens? Why would I be hearing now that there is massive construction of electrical equipment across the country? At least. Why would I be taking out land right now? There is a reconstruction, a restructuring going on. There is a meeting across board from every tribe that makes up this fragment amalgamation called Nigeria. What do we see? Killings, raping, kidnapping of people, slaughtering of citizens. And governors are just quiet. Nobody is motivated enough to have seminars and condemn these things. Nobody is motivated enough, to call for, to put pressure on the wicked men and women who has captured the seats of power. All the good men, nearly all of them have been bought over by bread and butter politics. There has never been a time where wickedness reigns that you don't have good people. We are the good people talking. We keep talking. They say we are 4 people in a room. We beat them in that. Without 4 people typing, in a room. We beat them in their backyard in Lagos. We beat them, in Abuja. We beat them in Edo State. We beat them in Rivers. They had to resort to switching of beavers. Announcing election result in the middle of the night. Don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't try it. Don't think of it. She's an Edo blood. Have that in mind. Forget about her religion. She's an Edo blood. She's not from Plateau. She's not from Nasarawa. With respect to those from there, she's an Edo blood. Let her sink. Let her sink, guys. Pass this message. Let it sink. The only person Edo people listen to is the Oba of Benin. Have that in mind. The governors, they tread with caution here. With respect to them, yes, they tread with caution. They know their boundaries. You can't take Edo lives directly. You can't do it. So don't think of it.
Okay.
Let me just round up with this. I'm very emotional and I'm very angry with this. And the guys that are going around collecting money from allegedly from this party, for this evil to go on. Listen, your punishment is going to be worse. There's a life after here. You're going to face your maker one day. Don't know what you guys enjoy from wickedness. Nigeria, I will drop it here. Thank you.
Wow, that was a wonderful submission right there. Thank you very much, Mr. Alex. I appreciate you. Before I will comment more on that, we have One Man Went to Moon with us today. Let me see what they have to say. One Man Went to Moon. Thank you very much for joining us. Over to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Yes, good to be here. Pardon me. Good to be here, Elvis. Yes, I just said to pop in, catch up with the Bulaba Lu and the Bulaba that is going on. So what are we raging and riling about this time around?
You have it on your screen. Can't you see the title there? Before you join, you can see what we're talking about.
Well, I wasn't really, but if you're talking about Aisha Yesufu, I don't think she's under any particular threat because I don't think she's substantial enough of a figure to be under any particular sort of a threat. So I think this is just the hype of cloud, I see her very much in the bracket of that, is that Houdini or that guy, the one that purports to be a journalist. So I see her somewhat in that bracket, so or this Vuvuzela merchants that just rail and rile against the machine, just feeding raw meat to the carnivores. So that's essentially her role.
Okay, so you're not sure that the DSS are allegedly planning to arrest her, right?
I can say with some certainty that they are not, because it serves no currency that they would be. Of what relevance is Aisha Yesufu that the DSS would she's just a vacuous noise in the ethers. What does she constitute?
I take exception to that, sir. If Nigeria will allow me.
Sorry. No,
she's not a noisemaker. She's not a noisemaker.
No, that's my opinion. So you're entitled to yours. I'm entitled to
Okay, can I interject you, sir, for a minute, please?
I would rather you did not, unless, of course, the
let him finish. Let him finish.
Okay, all right.
Yes, by my perception and widely held opinion, she's just a vacuous noise in the ethers, along with several other vacuous noise in the ethers that make currency off the back of feeding raw meat to the carnivores, and that is essentially a stocking trade. I don't think she's of any.
So you think that Aisha Yusuf is an irrelevant figure in Nigeria, right?
No, her potency is to her adherents. Her potency is to her adherents.
Okay, that statement there. Hold on. That statement there, unquote. Tinubu is an illegitimate president who ring election and presented fake certificate. What can you say about that? Is she lying or
Well, no,
fact?
that's her subjective view. That's been tested legally to the highest that the Nigerian judicial space can afford or can offer, and universally it has been found not to be the case. But we do operate within a free speech, free thought environment. So she's entitled to her free expression and a free opinion, so long as it's not insightful. And I don't think she has the currency to incite, which is why I am confident that no attention is being paid to her by anybody of any real relevance.
Okay, what about the statement from Peter Obi right there? Fighting corruption, criminality, vital for Nigeria economic growth, says Peter Obi.
Well, yeah, that's 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 a standalone state. That statement stands. There's no genuity to that statement. It's like
Can you imagine?
no. Do you want me to respond to it, or do you want me to feed me the words and then I'll repeat them
Okay,
after you?
go ahead.
There's no genuity to that. But it's not. Those words are not breaking new ground. It's like saying that if you go out in a heavy rain and you have nothing to protect you from that rain, you will get wet. So that sort of statement is just there's I don't want to repeat the word vacuous, but it's an empty statement because it's fighting corruption, criminality, vital to Nigeria's economic growth. One of the main impediments to the economic growth of Nigeria is corruption. So there's no news in that statement. There's no new reach to a new space. That is a recurring decimal and an ongoing situation.
Okay, Mr. Alex.
Mr. Elvis, can I ask this man that's talking a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, Najawash, yes. I wanted to interject him for a minute, please, if you allow me.
Yeah, but
please,
if you can keep it civil, though, you don't have to abuse if you have.
Yes, very civil. Yes, press is civil. That means
once somebody has
as soon as possible. Yes, let me, Mr. Najawash, let me jingle your historical medulla oblongata. If you can remember, an Edo son was arrested. And, no, I'm going somewhere. I just need a minute, please. I need a minute. A minute. An Edo son was arrested.
Yeah.
Okay, and Edo son was arrested by name Emmanuel Aigbogunso.
Yeah.
I don't like that guy, but he's an Edo son. Guess what? Information came that they were about to take his life, and we all came out, and that thing was aborted. The same thing. There was news that Nnamdi Kanu was being pursued. They didn't take it seriously, and he landed in that trap. We don't wait for people for tigers, animals who don't care about human beings to take our children's life first before we talk. Okay. So we pay attention to every threat. If people who are being paid, hungry people who are being paid to go from place to place. Okay.
Thank you. No, hold on. One man. Hold on, please. Madam Nena, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've not been here for a long time. But first of all, I want to say something before I ask this man a question. The first thing I want to say here is that, first of all, I heard when Mr. Alex wanted to say, he said we should keep our words civil. For as far as I'm concerned, I do not see anything that is civil in the languages.
All right. If you want to go to abuse, then I'll just leave.
Can you please quit?
If you want to go to your usual go-to, which is abuse, then I'll just leave.
Let me talk. Let me talk. You ended up here using derogatory word to describe Aisha. I don't know how many people that heard.
But how is it derogatory?
It is derogatory. How can you put your mouth to say that somebody like Aisha is, you're indirectly trying to say that she amounts to nothing as far as Nigeria's space is concerned?
I did not.
How dare you? How dare you? Please allow me to say what I'm saying.
If you don't understand the words, then let me re-emphasize them. I said her relevance is to her space.
Can I just?
That's not what you said. Stop.
If you have no understanding of what's being said, then just ask for an extension. Well, that is what I said.
That's not what you said.
All right. All right. So sorry, Elvis, you have to take charge.
Okay, Mr. Alex, let Madam Nena finish. Madam Nena, please round up.
Okay, you make it sound as if Aisha is just a noisemaker who is just somewhere, just occupied, just chasing clouds.
Well, that's your perception.
Can you please
hush? No, that's your understanding of what's being said. So we're all constrained by the limitations of our perception. So I'm not held hostage by your constraints. That's your perception.
Okay, are you done? Can I continue?
No, I'm not done. I have the floor until the host tells me otherwise.
Okay, Madam Nena, do you want to ask a question?
I wanted to ask him a question, but he kept
go ahead with your question.
That's what I want to ask him. Can you just be quiet? Let me talk.
Okay,
I want to ask you one question. You also made a comment that whatever P2B said is, I want to ask you one question. Do you believe that there is corruption in Nigeria? Do you believe that there is criminality in Nigeria? Do you believe that Nigeria's economy is impeded? Do you believe that?
Okay.
Well, we all know. It's not even do I believe. We all know this.
So
yes, we all know this. That is why I am saying there's somewhat an emptiness to that statement, because that statement breaks no new ground. There is no new breakthrough. It's a vacuous statement. It's utterances for the sake of utterances, because it doesn't involve anything. Nothing evolved from this, because
Madam Nena,
already known.
Madam Nena.
Yes.
So, Madam Nena, please.
All right. I only have a couple more minutes. So, however the host wants to use it.
Okay, Madam Nena, thank you. You will talk later. Mr. Jonathan, quickly.
Mr. Elvis, let me ask you.
No, it's not a heckling session now. You let the first speaker speak.
Let me pass the message to you, those that sent you. Aisha is from a dossier.
No, do that after I'm done. You usually do the abuse after I'm done. So hear the abuse when I'm done.
One man, the reason why this is happening is that because whenever you give your submission, you run
away. I have a contrary view.
You always run away. You don't wait.
I have a
you don't wait for people to counter you. So wait now and receive the country properly.
Mr. Elvis.
But they can do it. But let me speak.
No. When
tell those that sent you, sir, she's from a dossier. Don't touch her.
Do you entertain contrary views, or are you just here to mantra chant?
No.
You are here because you are sent to counter me, and I'm aware of that.
Counter you, or you as
of course, they sent you always, as usual.
No, but you as who, though? You as who?
My brother, you are being paid. I say it to your face.
You as
sorry.
Mr. Alex. Answer the question. You as who am I countering? In what capacity? In
one man. Let me say this quickly. You're saying that we should allow you to speak, and I know multiple.
I'm not saying allow me to speak. If you're not allowing me to speak, then I'll say a polite goodbye and make my way.
You hold on. Yeah. Whenever I allow you to speak on this platform, when you are done, you run away. You don't want to take questions.
Because I'm pressed for time. I don't have the time to spend.
Then you hold on and let them talk to you. You can't come here and pass.
If you don't have time, you don't come here.
I'm not talking to you. What do you mean by that? Wait and let Mr. Jonathan go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. He was saying that Aisha is irrelevant and empty. In fact, he went ahead. He said the statement is vacuous. Here's the question: if Aisha is empty, why is your government responding? Your vuvuzela, your spokesman, your mouthpiece, Moka, the publicity secretary of APC, still came out today. He said the opposition are instigating the protest. Why did he come out? Why can't he just keep his mouth shut? I think
I get the thrust of where you are. So let me just say this, and then
then second,
I don't spend that much time, then I'm about to leave.
So you cannot say that she's empty, she's vacuous. When you yourself now, you can't even keep quiet. If Aisha is empty, then you should have kept quiet. You won't even say.
I was invited to make a comment. Did you not?
No. You came to the show. Then the second part of it is that if you believe that they are empty, that this government is empty, that corruption, what Peter Obi said, that the statement corruption is empty, it doesn't make any sense at all. So you admitted in the first place that there's corruption in the country. You then add to it that any statement with regard to corruption is
all right, this is too long and winding. Elvis, with your permission, I'll take my leave, and then you guys can do that abuse that you usually do after I leave.
We are getting feedback from you, please.
Yeah.
Mr. Jonathan, please mute yourself. We are getting the feedback from you. Augustine, do you want to say something?
Niger, what? Good
Don't
evening,
say
everybody.
yes or no, sir, please.
Yes, of course, yes, man. Yes.
Go ahead. Now,
have I yielded the floor to him because I only have a moment? Let me just
No.
serve
They
my
want to ask
say,
you
take
question.
my
They want
leave,
to ask
and
you
then you guys
question.
can do the abuse that you
You are
usually
here
do
to
outside
speak.
here.
No, Mr. Niger Watch. He has to. We don't usually interrupt callers here, so I don't know why this is
Also,
going on.
yes,
So you need to let him
exactly.
finish
So
speaking,
yes,
and when he
I've not
finishes speaking,
even.
they can respond to whatever I got to say. This is becoming
Thank
like
you
a
very
battle round.
much.
No,
At
Madam
last, the
Luke,
voice
don't
of
tell me how to
reason.
do my job. You
No,
just
I'm not. We usually
whenever
don't
you hold on,
All right,
Madam
callers.
Luke,
And
hold
this is an
on.
exception.
wait.
Madam Luke,
Let me
please
take
hold
my
on.
leave, and then you guys
Whenever
can
this man
comment with
comes
your
here,
views
he speak and
whenever I
run
leave.
away.
So
I
thank
know
you for
what I'm
having
doing.
me,
Don't tell
Elvis.
me how to
See
do
you
the
later.
job, please. Whenever he speak, he run away. He gives false information here to mislead the gullible Nigerians, and he leaves like he just left now. You are telling me why?
Everybody cannot be talking at the same time and jumping on his throat.
That's how it's supposed to be, Madam Luke.
That's not correct.
That's why it's a panel.
You
What
don't
are you
just
saying?
disagree for the
Do
sake.
you know
don't
one
just
man went to
disagree
move?
for the sake
Madam
of
Luke, the
disagreeing.
last time this man came, he spoke rubbish and left.
Somebody
The last
that
time
will
he
come
came
here and pass
and
false information, then the next thing
Excuse me,
people
I
want to
follow
ask you
everybody.
questions, he
I
runs
follow
away.
everybody on Mr.
Because he's an
I follow
agent of
everybody.
APC.
So
Simple.
please, we need to observe some kind of decorum on this forum.
No on this kind of people, Madam Luke. Thank you. No on this kind of people. We know them. When they come for a reason. Please mute yourself now.
As you did now.
Oh God, Mashallah, you are talking to a woman there and you unmuted yourself. What's happening now? Huh? So please, when I'm doing my job, I know what I'm doing. If other people stop panelists that comes here to stay, try to stop them or interject them continuously, I normally comes in. Whenever one man went to come here, he passed his satanic information, then he run away. Nobody can ask him questions. So this was deliberate. If you know you can't wait after giving your satanic and satanic information here, you can't wait for people to ask you questions, then don't come. You were not invited. If you know you really want to fight your satanic APC, when you come here, you will be given opportunity to give your submission. When you are done, you wait and take questions. But you don't wait. You give your deceitful information here, then you run away. I believe I need to blame myself though, because whenever you comes in, I always prioritize you over the people that were here before you. Next time you come in again, if 5 people were here before you, you will wait for the whole 5 people to give their submission before I call you in. If you can't wait, then don't come. I'm trying to be civil right here. Do you guys think I'm stupid or I don't know my job? I know the people that need to be continuously countered on this platform. And I know the people that you don't need to counter, allow them to finish, bullet point your disagreement or whatever, and pass it on after when they are done. Not people like one man. He have a mission, and he cannot exhibit that mission here.